Hello guys, welcome back to Floxy James channel. Thank you for liking, sharing and subscribing to this channel and also commenting. If this is your first time here on this channel, you're welcome and stay tuned for more educating videos. Today's tutorials, we're going to be working on a cowl neck top, a very simple cowl neck top, and I made this in an hour. The cutting and the sewing, it's just so simple that if you follow it step by step, you're going to get it fast and you can also make yours in no time. And this is how I styled it, and I'm showing you how beautiful it is on my body. So simple, breezy. You can wear it out. You can wear it out any time of the day. You can actually style it and wear it out. Like, it's so simple and very, very matured. I'm going to be starting off our tutorial for the day. The amount of fabric I'm using now is just 1 yard because I'm very slim, so 1 yard is going to be enough for me. The flowery crepe material, so cool and soft on the skin. So now the first thing we're going to be doing, we're going to be folding our fabric into two. That's the wideness of our fabric right now, and the largest part of our body for this top is the bust. The basic length measurement for this top is 19 inches. So I'm going to be adding 10 inches to the 19 inches to make it 29 inches. And I'm going to be showing you why I added the extra 10 inches to the length of my top. So now let's get started. Now I've actually gotten my 29 inches for the length and also the wideness, which I use my bust divided by 4 plus 2 inches. Don't forget guys, I added 10 inches in our length measurement. So I'm going to be folding inward the 10 inches that I added to the length, okay? So I'm going to be folding the 10 inches inward, just the way I'm doing mine. Just follow me as I'm doing mine. We are not going to be cutting the center front and the center back together, meaning the front and the back together. We're going to be cutting it different. So guys, the first thing we're going to be doing is we're going to be measuring our shoulder. So now we are not going to be imputing the full 10 inches measurement, armhole measurement on the blouse. We're going to be minusing 5. We're going to be minusing 5 inches from the 10 inches, which is 5. So what I'm going to be doing now is I'm going to be placing 5 inches outward from the fabric. I'm going to be placing that 5 inches outward to get the 10 inches of the armhole. So on the main fabric, I'm going to be having 5 inches instead of 10 inches. I don't know if you understand, meaning I'm subtracting 5 inches from my armhole. Okay, so whatever your armhole is, if your armhole is 20, subtract 5 inches. If your armhole is 10, subtract 5 inches. So that's why I'm telling you that whatsoever is your armhole measurement, add extra 2 inches to give you ease on the armpit area. So after measuring your armhole, the next thing I'm going to be doing is to measure our bust. So I'm going to be imputing my bust now, plus 2 inches allowance. So after measuring that, the next thing I'm supposed to be measuring is our waist. But for me, I'm not adding zip to this top, so I want it to be very free on my body. So I'm not going to be adding zip on this particular top. So I'm going to be measuring my bust measurement. I'm going to be imputing some measurement on my waist. Okay, I'm not going to be imputing my main waist measurement. No, if not, it's not going to pass through to my body because there's no zip. So now I'm going to be imputing my bust measurement on my waistline. After imputing your bust measurement on your waistline, you connect the lines together. After covering your armhole, at the beginning point of your armhole, you're going to be removing half an inch. Just the beginning point of your armhole towards the shoulder area. You're going to, just the way I'm doing, curve your armhole. After covering the line, you cut it out. Okay. So after cutting it out, this is how it's going to look. The 10 inches we folded in is going to be like our interfacing, like a lining to cover up the rough edges of the armpits and also the bust point. That is the rough edges of the armpit and also the bust point. That is what that 10 inches is for. So now this is how it looks. So I advise you to notch the both side of the folded end so you can know where it started and where it ended. Okay, so after notching, that is it. We're going to be taking measurement for our back piece. So to make it easy, you're going to be measuring our side. We're going to be taking measurement of our side, the side part of our body, like from the armhole down to the waistline. So after measuring it, you know what you have. Wideness of the front, whatever you have as a wideness, that's what you're going to be folding to get the wideness of the back. And whatever you have from the armhole down to the waist, that's what you're going to be measuring to have the length of the back. After measuring it out, cut it on fold. I'm sorry that my markings on the fabric with my chalk is not visible. Sorry about that. Don't worry, I'm going to really improve on my videos. Then also cut another piece. Just cut a very short piece of it, the same wideness, but just maybe a 3 inches long length for the interfacing of the back. After doing that, the next thing I'm going to be doing now is to cut our strap. So the length of my strap is 14 and the wideness of my strap is 3. So the first thing I'm going to be doing now is to sew my strap. I'll fold it into the front side, fitting the front side, then sew it. I'm going to be cutting, this strap is 2-piece, so I'm going to be sewing the 2-piece. I'm going to be opening a piece of the front piece of this fabric. I'm going to open it, then fold in the 10 inches allowance that we actually measured from the beginning. And don't forget that we actually notched the 2 edges to know where the 10 inches point is starting from. So after that, you insert your strap on both sides. And stitch it from the beginning down to the armhole area, and also down to the armhole area, and also down to the side of the top. Just the way I'm doing it. So I'm done stitching it. This is how it looks. I'm turning it over to the right side so I can show you properly. So this is how it looks. This is the strap for the front, and this is also the front. This is how it's looking. You just have to weave the rough edges so I don't know the kind of fabric you are using, because some fabric have a very rough edges that can be pulling out easily. So you can just weave the rough edges so the fabric won't be pulling out everywhere. So the next thing, we are going to be interfacing the back piece of this top. Place the 3 inches length interfacing that you measured. Place the two back pieces together. Stitch the top and also the side together. After stitching, this is how it looks. We're going to be fixing the strap to the back of the top. You know, we fixed for the front, and I'm going to be fixing the same strap for the back of the top. So what I'm going to be doing, I'm going to be folding the back piece into 2. Then from the middle point, you measure inwards 4 inches. So measure 4 inches inwards to get the point you're going to be putting the strap. Then you can notch it a little or mark it with your chalk if you have your chalk. If you can't find your chalk, you just notch it a little with your scissors. After notching that part, open a little hole that your strap can actually pass through. After opening the hole, this side is, there's a hole here on both sides. So I'm going to be placing the strap into those both holes that I've created. Then carefully turn it over to the back and quickly stitch it on the machine. Like, stitch it, hold it carefully. If you have your baby pin, you can pin it to hold it down. But if you don't have a baby pin, you can just hold it carefully and stitch it on your sewing machine. After stitching it, you turn it over and the strap is staying beautiful. so after fitting in your strap, the next thing I'm going to be doing is to join the both side of the front and the back together. So you can actually make this top with any light fabric. It's actually done with a light fabric. So you place it together the way I'm doing it. For me, I added 2 extra inches, but now I'm going to be sewing on 1/2 inch. You can need this top to be very, because I need this top to be very free, so I'm just going to be running on 1/2 inch so I can actually wear it through my head, and I can easily have space on my body when wearing it. So I'm going to be sewing both sides with 1/2 inch. Okay, this is how it's looking. One side 1/2 inch, the other side 1/2 inch, and this is how it is. Our top is almost ready. The next thing to do now, we're going to be piping the down part of our top, the down rough edges of our top. Just pipe it in with 1/2 inch very neatly. Or if you have hemming gum, you can just hem it all around. But if you don't have hemming gum, you can just stitch it on your sewing machine. So I'm done. I've stitched it. This is the outcome of our top. Simple and stylish. So this is the outcome of our top. Very simple, easy to wear. You can wear it with the blazers. You can wear it on the skirt. You can wear it on a palazzo trouser. You can wear it on a jean. You can just style it. You can wear it on a shirt, depending on how you want to style it. Okay, like, it's just so simple, cheeky, and beautiful. Okay, so guys, hope you find this video helpful. You need to see the outcome of your top after you've tried it. You can actually tag me on Instagram with your videos that you've tried, and I can actually comment on it. Just give this video a try out, and it's going to worth your time. Thank you for watching, and see you in my next video. Bye.